and I am coming to you today with an exciting announcement about another one of my projects. And this project is called Meraki Revolution. And Meraki Revolution, I registered as a nonprofit corporation back in 2014. And its goal is to inspire and empower personal freedom throughout the world, as well as cultivate and develop cross-cultural connections and focus on the evolution of human consciousness. So with that, with the evolution of consciousness and with cross-cultural connections and through empowering everyone to be the freest versions of themselves, the real hope here is that this project is a real weaver of peace. Really getting past all of those cultural barriers that separate, that draw that line between us and them, and connecting with one another in our humanness, in our pains and in our victories. At the core, we all come into this world wanting first and foremost love and acceptance. And if you've watched the news recently, you see that there is a lot of fighting going on that's been going on since the history of time. And that is not a world that I want to leave to the generations after us. So I am dedicated in this lifetime to use my gifts and my talents to weave peace through empowering people to become their most authentic selves, to really free themselves and be who they are underneath, and pursue what they're passionate about, and also to really encourage people to make cross-cultural connections. And I'll be highlighting all of my connections through my travels via podcast and film documentaries and so many other exciting things. And really what I'm trying to convey here is just the connectedness of the human race. And this really is a dream come true for me. For so long, I have been saying that I want to travel the world as a humanitarian and find those things about the human condition that really, the specific things within the human condition that connects all of us. And now I'm doing it. Thank God I have this incredible opportunity to do it. And I created this opportunity by abandoning society's superficial equation for achievement. For a long time, I was chasing dollar signs and job titles and salaries and just all of these things that would make me feel important, all the while knowing what I really wanted to do was just be a vagabond and spread love and light everywhere I go and really learn everywhere I go. There's so much to learn in this world, and you can really learn from anyone. And so I had to rip up my old belief system, which was, very much conditioned by the outside world, placing, value on the quality, placing value on where you got your education, the fact that you do have some sort of education, some sort of college degree. And then from there, what's your job title? Who are you working for? How much are you making? And I did that for a long time and finally grew a pair and decided that that doesn't work for me. And I'm not going to bury my head in the sand and put on a fake face every day and pretend that my life is okay when my passions are buried so deep within me and they are so burning to get out. I choose to live. I choose to be my fullest expression. I choose to be all of who I am. And a lot of people think it's crazy to give up such stability, but that stability was a cage around my life. And so what I chose to do was just extract money from my equation for achievement, and at least do that for a while, and really focus on the quality of experiences that I wanted to have instead of these symbols of achievement. And once I started doing that, I began to visualize myself doing what I'd always dreamed of doing and really engaged all my senses as if I were already there. and setting very clear intentions and going about this very faithfully, knowing that there's no way I'm going to fail because I won't stop until I'm living that dream. And here I am. A Meraki Revolution is a big part of that. And Meraki can be pronounced, actually, it's a Greek word. So I have been told it sounds more like Meraki, and it means to do something with soul, creativity, or love, to put your essence into your work. So when you think about what that means, it really just means being authentic in everything that you do. So that's what this project is about. It is my way of doing that, of being my most authentic self and doing all the things that I want to do with my life. And it just so happens to be a project that whose mission is on helping other people live that Meraki life, to live in their fullest expressions. So, and once more of us are doing that, that means there are more people on the planet who are happy. And if there are more people on the planet who are happy, there's more peace on the planet. So it's really a simple formula, and I could not be more excited. So you're going to have more details about that coming soon. I do have plans to take the project to Ecuador as my next stop outside of the US. So I'm really stoked about that. We're still deciding on the exact departure date, but the goal is to get out sometime this fall. So, and I'll be teaching all sorts of things related to the power of thought, and our power to create our realities. And I'll be teaching a lot of that in Spanish. So this is so exciting. But yeah, so there will be more details coming. I just wanted to share that awesome news with you. Thank you so much.